I keep telling myself every day that I will never ever smoke, but I know one day someone will just urge me to do it. You can't not do it once in your life. Someone's going to make you do it.
Session 1 is a fantastic interactive educational program that we've developed for the schools throughout the Riverina.
It's really visual, and you notice as soon as the kids walk in and see the blenders and the food, they're already taken in by it and they're already saying, what are they going to do? Surely they're not going to blend the food.
We have a really great team. We all work together. I love getting into the schools. I've always loved working with children. I have 5 children of myself.
And if we can get that message out there, like just to try to target it early about healthy eating and like stop smoking, I think it'd be good for the whole community.
Morning, welcome to our morning meeting. We're going to go straight into our program update. So we'll start with our Riverina Schools program.
Okay, on the 19th we're at Mount Austin Public at 12 p.m. Coringal High, we've got 2 classes from 1:45 to 3:30 p.m.
So it's going to be a really busy week. Everything seems to be going along. Yeah, something might come out of it. Yeah, we're at Mount Austin Public with high school. We've got approximately 100 students coming in to see us this morning with our session 1 of our schools program. So we've just set up. We all know what we're doing. We've had our little team brief beforehand, and we just wait for them to come in and go for it.
Hi guys, we're from the Griffith Aboriginal Medical Service. My name is Tracy, I'm a tobacco action worker. I have
We're a health promotion team, and our goals are to not only assist people in choices to assist them to stop smoking, it's also about prevention. Prevention is a big thing, trying to prevent the younger generation from actually taking smoking up and making bad healthy choices. So we thought the best way to do that was to develop a program that we can take into schools and try and stop the kids, educate them, but stop the kids taking up smoking. Okay, so we're going to continue on with our planning session 1 and try and bring those ideas that we've got together from our last meeting together a little bit more. So from our last meeting, we did decide that we were going to have 4 separate sessions of 10 minutes each.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
We all sat down, everybody put their input in. We got a lot of help by the No Smokes website.
So we started working on session 1 in about June last year, and we originally wanted to go into the schools and do a program. So we just brainstormed a few things. So we're happy still to go on 2 for nutrition and 2 for smoking.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think because at our last meeting we did discuss smoking, nutrition, rather than having a whole smoking block and then nutrition block to break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you happy to go with that?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Tracy, have you had a chance to look at the No Smokes DVD? Was there anything we could use off that?
Yes, the addiction one.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a good DVD because it's age appropriate for high school and primary school kids.
Great.
Yeah.
So we can use it no matter what school we go into.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, we have a fantastic resource with the No Smokes DVD. that they've allowed us to use, and that's really brought the program together. Okay, so that'll be a question for the kids. Great, so that gets them talking straight away.
When we do things that are healthy for our body and mind, the brain makes a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine makes our brain feel good, and that makes us feel good.
But there are also unhealthy things we can do that feed dopamine in the brain. Smoking cigarettes is one of them. When you smoke a cigarette, the brain makes a lot more dopamine, more than it needs. This can make you feel real good for a short time. It may even help you concentrate, give you more energy, and make you feel happy. But if you smoke cigarettes for a long time, the brain starts to think it needs even more dopamine to make you feel good. This means you want to keep smoking, and only another cigarette will make you feel better. This is how you get addicted to cigarettes. And cigarettes can make you sick, real sick. They can even kill you.
Well, my parents smoke, and both my parents, like my mum, my dad, my uncle, my uncle. I've been living around people who smoke, like smoking. So it's probably, now that I've watched that video, I'm a bit.
My mum smoked. She used to smoke around a packet a day. But my auntie smokes. She has about 14 asthma puffers in her house because she needs them. And yeah, she's.
As soon as I get home, I'm telling my mum to stop smoking. And my dad. And my stepdad. And my sister. And my auntie.
From what we discussed with the nutrition stuff last time, what did we come up with?
Well, we're talking about maybe doing stuff on energy drinks and the dangers of energy drinks and stuff.
Yep, okay.
Because I really want to talk about that with them, and soft drinks and stuff as well.
Okay, so the sugar content.
Yeah, maybe we could look at the backs of the sugars and get the little sugar cubes.
Okay.
And get them up to guess how many is in each drink.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you...
People can die from them at young ages, and I really want the kids to be aware that they've no nutritional value whatsoever in them, and they're just packed with caffeine and sugar. That's all they've pretty much got in them, so it's just making them aware to not drink them at all, and to see on the cans it's not even recommended for children. In my opinion, they should be banned for under 18.
So we'll put the dangers of energy drinks. So what we'll need to do, resource-wise, is grab a whole heap of those so it's visual, so they're actually coming up and they're holding a bottle of Coke or an energy drink.
I'd like to get some Powerade and Gatorade and do some stuff on the sports drinks and the dangers of those.
Yes, fantastic.
So does anyone in here drink energy drinks? So your Red Bull, V's, Monster, Rockstar, etc.? Yeah. So why do you drink them?
They taste nice.
Taste nice?
They're awesome.
They're awesome. Does anyone think they give you energy? No? Did someone say no? Yeah. How come?
Because they just have caffeine in them.
But this represents 1 gram of sugar. Can everyone see that? Yeah. So who wants to have a guess how many are in this maximum B?
10.
10? A bit higher?
About 40 or 30.
A bit higher. So there is 67 of these of sugar in this one drink. That's a lot, isn't it? That's more than you should be having a day in this one drink. Does anyone know what can happen if you have too many of these? What your body can do?
We can get fat.
Yep, that's one thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There is no nutritional research that shows that it has any nutritional value. So who drinks Coke? Yeah, who wants to have a guess how many in that? Do you want to have a guess? 100? Get close, bit higher. Well done. That's exactly 127 of these in this one Coke. That's a lot in Coke, isn't it? Has anyone seen what happens to a coin if you leave it in Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens to it?
Where the colour goes out of it?
Yeah, so it strips it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll strip a coin. That's what Coke can do.
I have the occasional V, maybe a mother or a Red Bull. My dad drinks Red Bull.
I've never drunk an energy drink in my life.
And why is that?
Because I know that they're unhealthy and that they can cause heart attacks and death.
Just like the Coke, it eats away the meat in your stomach, and I didn't know that could happen with Coke or energy drinks.
For this section here, I did see on a SBS TV show where a midwife was having a consultation with one of her clients who was pregnant, and all they ate was takeaway food. It was junk food and things like that. And what she did was she had, to try and show this woman the effects of this, she actually had 2 blenders, and she put McDonald's or fast food into one of the blenders, and then she had fresh fruit and veggies and all different stuff like that in another blender and blended them in front of. I have seen a couple of things, for example, the blender activity that we do. I actually saw that on a TV program and thought that is fantastic, only because I was sitting in my own lounge room nearly dry reaching when she was doing it. So I thought that would be really effective. You have 2 students to come up and actually be the ones operating those things while we're talking.
And maybe we could get some yogurt and berries and milk, so we could make a smoothie and let the kids come up and taste it. And then they can see the colour of it and the nutritional value and stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So we'll have to, we'll need blenders and things. I'll just write that down there.
Because I've got a little 2-year-old son, turning 3, if I could get him to start eating healthy now, and hopefully he's not going to go away and eat all that like rubbish and all that sort of stuff.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of an experiment with you, good food versus bad food, and I need 2 volunteers, please. So we'll have...
Okay, so today for recess, Luke is going to be having some yogurt, berries, and he's going to be having a milk to wash it down with.
Okay, Tom on this side has decided for breakfast he's going to have a bacon and egg McMuffin meal, and he's going to wash it down with a Coke. So this is going to represent your stomach, okay? So I need you to pour all of that in there for me. Put the hash brown here. Now, what happens after you eat something?
It gets mushed up.
You digest it. Okay, so do you want to just as one at a time go up and see Michaela if you want to try the drink?
The yogurt nice? Yeah. Nice. There you go. Nice. Tastes like a smoothie. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. You like it?
The berries and the yogurt and milk taste really nice, but just the smell of the other stuff, it was disgusting. It smelled like rotten egg.
smell like vomit, like when you walk in the room and it, like someone just spewed and it's ugh, stinks. Gross.
Smell like vomit.
Once, maybe, not even twice in 2 weeks, I'd get maybe a cheeseburger or something from Macca's. Most of the time I eat bananas. I love bananas, so does my dad.
I might quit McDonald's now for that smell and might go on with the yogurt.
I wasn't quite sure what this was going to be because I just had a title and a name, and a hands-on activity that's interactive where students participate. It leaves a lot more foundation in them to realise what it's all about. Like it's more appealing to the young person, like, you know, rather than sitting and being lectured at. So they've participated and they've smelt something, because we're all sensory people, you know, so they'll take that home and probably think about it twice. And it wasn't a pleasant smell. A lot of them made some pretty nasty noses. So hands-on activities are really important because it's how they learn.
Okay, so we want to do another smoking section here.
Bonnie and I have been talking, and we were thinking maybe we could have like a can of fly spray, nail polish remover, buy a big heap of ingredients, find out the chemical names and put them on the back, and get the kids to come up and read out the chemical names.
Okay, great. That's a really good idea. And how many, you probably have 10 to 15 different ones, so that's...
I think that should take up around 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Ingredients in cigarettes. What we're able to do is so broad in terms of education and health promotion. You're only really stopped by your imagination, really. You just need to think outside that square, you know, take a chance. If it doesn't work, you'll know. Try again and, you know, keep moving forward. Don't let that set you back. It's okay, it's okay. This is how we find out whether or not things are working.
So does anybody recognise any of these ingredients that's on the table here today that might be at home? Yep.
Batteries, candles.
Do you want to come up and grab one? Okay, what do we use batteries for? Yep, to charge stuff. Yep, for our remotes, for our TV. So the chemical name in batteries is cadmium, and cadmium is an ingredient that's in a cigarette. So I'll get you to go and line up over there. Yep. Nail polish remover. Who's ever smelt nail polish remover? Yeah.
I drink it.
Pretty strong, isn't it? What's the chemical name?
Acetone.
Acetone. Okay, so acetone's in nail polish remover, and that's also in a cigarette. Yep, come for it. Do you guys want to move this bit? Yep. So this is cloudy ammonia. So what do we use cloudy ammonia for?
Walls and stuff.
Yep, for cleaning. Tar. Okay, can I just have it? Okay, so this is tar, and this is how much that accumulates on someone's lungs that has been smoking for 1 whole year. Yep. So what do we use rat poison for? To kill rats. So if that's killing rats, imagine what it's doing to people that smoke. I'll get you to all put them back on the table.
There's over 4,000 things in a cigarette. It's disgusting.
Rat poison, toilet cleaner, bleach.
Well, it was a big eye-opener for me. Like, I don't want to do it in the future, as I said. Smokes are really disgusting.
Now I know what are in smokes and what it can do to people and what can harm, and it can harm other people and yourselves.
I think it's horrible. People shouldn't consume that many chemicals in one day.
I think it would scare them not into smoking of all that they see that's in it, the rat poison and the fly spray and the bleach and everything that was on that table is in a cigarette. And I mean, that's supposed to be put in it to make the cigarette taste nice. But you look at all that stuff and think, how could that make your cigarette taste nice?
I'm going to just play a game with you. I'll just get you to go down to the back of the room.
We also do myths and facts with the children. So they're up, they're interactive. They get to pick each side of the room, either myth or fact.
Yeah, so just come up a bit closer, stand in the middle.
This is my first week doing the program, so I haven't presented before. Yeah, it's been really good. I thought I'd be really nervous, but it's easy.
So where Sharon's standing is going to be facts, and where Michaela and Tracy's standing is going to be myths.
I've been doing the smoking myths and facts, so just getting the kids up and getting them to go to either side of the room.
So cigarettes only contain tobacco. Is that a myth or a fact?
So it gets them more involved, so they get more excited, and then they're also learning as well. So it's like a little game, but they're learning.
The kids were very knowledgeable, you know, especially about the myths and facts. So, and I thought they all asked some interesting questions, so they're all thinking about it. And I'm sure the parents who do smoke will get a hard time tonight.
Yeah, so it's all right to me. Yeah, so come back in the middle.
If you want to gauge how well a program is going to run it in front of a group of students. You tell very quickly whether or not they're engaged, whether or not it's fun, because we originally had a different session one plan to what we do now. We thought we were ready, we were so excited about this program. We took it into this school that completely failed, and we tossed it in the car park of that school basically, and have come up with what we've got today. So, and haven't looked back. So we'll go out and get these resources today. We'll have a practice run through each of the sessions, find out who's more comfortable doing what, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, great, sounds good.
Thank you. Plan, plan, plan. Planning's very important, and we use a lot of our time planning. It's okay to go into schools with a program and fail, but you must make sure that that program is well prepared. You need to know what you're doing before you actually get into there.
Like I've been there for 2 years now, but it's only in the last year that we've really got into the schools, into the communities and stuff like that. You know, it's getting to know each other in our team and getting used to each other.
And also listening to the feedback that you're getting from schools and teachers. It is hard to make a start, not just with schools, but when your program is new and no one's heard of you before, sometimes they're a little bit reluctant to have you on board. Just keep trying. That's all we can tell you, is you just have to persevere with it. And you do. Once you're in there and your program's running successfully, it's worth it.
We need batteries as well, don't we?
Since implementing our program, we have a 100% rebook rate now.
I'm even really happy with how it's turned out. Like, I can't believe how many schools we've been into since August last year. Like, we're so busy with schools around the Riverina, and we've just been into them, and they love us. They just keep wanting us back there, and yeah, they seem to be really enjoying our program. So that makes it feel better at the end of the day when they say that. It makes it feel like your work's paid off.
Yeah, we must be doing something right in the community if the kids are really taking notice of what we're doing in the school. So yeah, I think that's a good job that we're doing.
You know, you've only got to look at the stats for Indigenous people to realise how bad it is, and you know, it's not our culture to be smokers, so we really just want to get it out.
We do need to close that gap. We need to prevent younger generations from taking up smoking and making healthier lifestyle choices. And we need to provide better equality care.
We're gonna be healthy!